Reckless talk. Son of a gifted. Hey, reckless talk. But I got expensive habits. Don't step in salt. I'm a real one, check my fabric.
Hey, good evening, good afternoon, morning, wherever you are. Don from Kenya Gunners TV. I'm joined with Rage, Kenya Gunners TV as well. So as you already know, man, all the weekend games are being played today. Right now, as we're speaking about this, Chelsea versus West Ham. It's 1-0 by the West Ham up with 1-0. So we have we actually by the we are going to play Crystal Palace tomorrow. It's 10 p.m. Kenyan time, yeah? So it's Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. So, Rich, man, the last time we met these guys, I think we beat them home and away. That was the time with VR, right? Yeah, we beat them home and away. And it's always a good feeling by day. I mean, I don't know whether it's luck, but somehow we always have these guys' number. I mean, what are you looking at by day? What do you make of the game?
Yeah, man, it's good to be back for this pre-match analysis. You know, Crystal Palace is not an easy team. Although last season we beat them home and away. If you remember well, last season they were our season opener. You know, it was the first game of the season. We beat them 2-0, and then tomorrow, you know, the second game of the season we'll be playing at Selhurst Park, which is not an easy ground to go to. And they are a very physical and strong team. And for me, I expect a good challenge from them. But I believe that our boys are at a different level right now, the mentality they have and everything. And even though it will be a hard game, I just believe that we will do the job and get all the 3 points. Yeah,
man, I think it's a game if you're all organized and you all go well prepared. It's a game that you should comfortably win. Though we can't say, man, Chelsea has just scored. It's 1-1 by day. Anyway, it's a game that if you just go well prepared, I think we should easily and comfortably win the game. Looking at it, man, I'm thinking of who will most likely play in Jurgen's Timber position to probably maybe make our defense solid. I mean, who do you probably see playing in that defense position?
You know what I think is going to happen tomorrow? I believe Mikel is going to go back to our last season's strongest squad. I think we are going to see Zinchenko come back into the game. So we are going to have he's fully fit. I saw that he's available for selection for tomorrow's match. So I believe that we'll have the back four of the center backs will be Gabriel and Saliba. And then we'll have Ben White at right back and Zinchenko at left back. And then the mid will have CDM will have Thomas Partey with Odegaard. And I think Rice is going to play ahead of Havertz. And then in the front, we'll have Martinelli at the right wing, at the left wing, Saka at the right wing. And then I think Havertz might play as a false 9, as a number 9. I think tomorrow Eddie is going to be benched because of how physical the game is, you know, because of the way Crystal Palace is physical. I think we'll play the way we played against Man City in the Carabao Cup. You know, that game whereby you need the physicality at the middle of the park. That is why I think in the middle of the park, Rice is going to start ahead of Havertz. You know, Havertz is going to play as a centre forward, as a false 9.
Like you said, it's a physical game by day. And looking at Eddie Nketiah's physical ability and Havertz's physical ability, who do you think by day probably stands a chance? I think Eddie should get a start ahead of Havertz. Like you said, it's a physical game. So I think Eddie will definitely, by the way, play the number 9 role, and then maybe Havertz to come in, but there's a substitute.
It will be interesting to see the squad selection that Arteta is going to go with. You know, Eddie, the way he played in the first game, he's a beast. You know, even you heard what Mikel said last week. said that Eddie was disappointed being left out in the Community Shield final cup. And then, he trained like a beast and earned his spot in the starting 11 versus Nottingham. And, with that kind of mentality, Eddie might start or Havertz, I don't know. But it will be interesting to see the squad selection, and the kind of system that Arteta is going to go with. But if Zinchenko is not going to be in the game, I expect for Tierney to start. Though Tierney is not good attacking wise, but then he has a different mentality when it comes to defense. He's physical, he's quick, and he's also a bit smart when it comes to the crosses, the kind of crosses. And then he's been learning how to invert. So we might be surprised to see Tierney start as well.
So for me, I actually think by the way, Tomiyasu is going to start ahead of all these guys. Because remember, Zinchenko has been injured for some time, and he hasn't preseason didn't play. He hasn't played. He didn't play Community Shield. Neither did he play the first game, the first Premier League game we had last week. So I think probably maybe we'll have. I don't think he'll just come in immediately like that. I think probably maybe Tomiyasu will start. For Tierney, I don't know the situation is exactly with his contract because, I mean, chances are by they might leave before the transfer window. Before the transfer window ends, chances are by they Tierney might leave, which is very sad because Tierney is not actually one of the best left back I've ever seen defensively. So for me, actually, I think by the Tomiyasu is going to start, and then maybe Zinchenko. I don't think actually even Tierney will be put in the. Will be there in the subs. Yeah, because chances are by this going to leave. Reason being based on to Arteta. I don't know why. Because I feel like not only me, I think most fans always love Tierney's, his physical ability, his discipline, his personality. But for some reason, by them never I don't know why Arteta doesn't play him.
Yeah, I think you are right there. I'd actually forgotten about Tomiyasu because with him being out for a long time last season. And then when he came on in the last week's game, he was very vocal. He was very vocal in the game. He was key in maintaining our lead. And actually, I think Tomiyasu is going to start. Zinchenko being out for so long, he has not been playing in any kind of competitive game. So I don't think he will be available for selection. He might be there in the bench, but then might not start actually. So I think you are right. Tomiyasu is going to start.
Yeah. So anyway,
but remember that Tomiyasu is a right back. So I really don't understand why Arteta likes playing our guys out of position. He plays White as a right back. White is a natural centre back. He plays Tomiyasu as a left back. Tomiyasu is a natural right back. And playing out of position might be one of the reasons why we might have a lot of injuries. Just hope that over time we resolve these players into their rightful positions. Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. But I was even actually been listening to Lee Gunnar. I don't know if you follow him, but on
I know Lee Gunnar.
So Lee Gunnar saying, by the way, he's actually quite pissed with Arteta, owing to the fact that Jurriën Timber got injured because he's been playing him in the wrong position. Yes, he's fitted in very well in the position, but he's been playing players off position. Hence the reason why we've been having injuries left, right, and center. But another player also forgetting, by the way, probably might also start in the left back position is Kivior.
Yeah, Kivior.
Yeah.
Though it will be. No, it is actually.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think the versatility in players we have like Kivior to play you can play as a LCB, a left centre back, and a left back. That kind of versatility is what Arteta is trying to get from these players. He wants to get someone like Tomiyasu is playing a left back, is a natural right back. Someone like Timber can play as a centre back, can play as a left back, can play as a CDM. I think that is the kind of versatility that Arteta has been trying to push these players to have. But then it might be detrimental to the team in the long run. He takes these guys slowly, and then he does not keep them out of position for such a long time, because the season might catch up with us, and then we end up bottoming the league.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's the thing. But we want to be unpredictable, unlike last season. And it's game 2. So now, moving on to score. What are your score predictions for the game?
Well, the score predictions, we had a good away run last season. We did not concede a lot of goals in our away games. So I expect tomorrow we win. Though I think we might concede 1 goal. So the game is going to be 3-1 to the Arsenal. I think we are going to concede in tomorrow's game.
No, well, for me, I actually feel like our defense currently is if you're to play by their party by the midfield, and Benoit by the right back, Saliba and Gabriel by the centre backs, and probably the guys we talked about, Tomiyasu, Kivior, or Zinchenko. I think it's a game that we comfortably, but they could beat these guys 4-0. I don't think, but they're going to concede, because I feel like right now, by their defense is quite solid. So I feel like I don't think we're going to concede.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for me, I'm looking at 4-0 to the Arsenal.
Okay, I guess that's a good score as long as we win and get the 3 points.
Yeah. Anyway, man, Rich, I'll be live streaming the game tomorrow. I don't know if you'll be available. If you're available, just let me know. I'll send you the link, and then we'll do a watch along together.
Sure, man. I'll hit you up if I will be available, because that is a game to watch. It will be interesting, and I hope I'll see all the other guys watching this video as we stream the game tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah, sure, man. Sure. All right, Rick, man. Thank you for pulling up, and I'll be seeing you then.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Cheers, man.
All right, cheers.